This is kind of an oddball of a video. I did this piece with the idea of creating a new intro and outro, but since I had the footage, I figured, what the hey, let's put it up. I think I started out with the 1/2 inch oval wash, but quickly switched to the number 12 round. I also used the number 4 round later on, all from the Princeton Neptune line. There's also an Aqualon number 1 round that I used for inking and highlights at the end. Okay, that number 12 round Neptune was fun to use here. I loaded it up and just look at how well and how rapidly I was able to cover the area. Even the tight spaces. So good thirsty bristles and a nice fine point. Yes, it's different from the snap rounds, which are notable for their firm, springy bristles. Still too early to say which I prefer, but using the Neptunes on this project was a pleasant experience, for sure. Uh-oh. Flashback to 6th grade Friday night activities. When the other choices were roller skating and bowling, you can bet I signed up for painting. Of course, they didn't tell the 6 of us suckers that it was school hall wall painting until we were standing there with rollers in our hands and tears in our eyes. You know how, when you get an earworm stuck in your head, you put up with it for a few hours, maybe even a whole day, but you eventually look it up on YouTube, play the bastard, follow it with a less maddening chaser, and move on with your life. Well, I tried that a week ago, and I may have to resign myself to having the girls from Paramaribo playing on a loop for the rest of my life. Not to mention a mental image of convertibles, flowing scarves, and white loafers. Maybe it was a bad idea to choose another tune by the same artist for the chaser. You know that discussion tab between playlists and about? I went ahead and posted a note there. And guess what? No sirens went off, no blinking red lights, and no official looking hand reached out to slap my wrist. So that's one less worry. It was nothing huge, just saying that I changed the featured channels list to specifically feature small art channels. I shouldn't say small, though, because there are no small channels. Anyway, I'm referring to ones that have less than 10,000 subscribers. Now, to someone like me who currently has less than 100, 10K seems like a honking big number. But I just wanted to shine a light on some other artists out there. Not everybody can be a Jay Lee or the Mind of Watercolor, nor do they necessarily want to be. But I've yet to hear anyone saying, "Man, I wish people would stop watching these videos I spend hours creating." I think I may have a problem. I love handling brushes a little too much. No, really. I just want to hold and roll them in my hands all the time. And not just these, but all of the brushes. It's become a daily thing where I pull them from the container, enjoy the sound as they roll between my fingers, appreciate the varying designs, then place them back into their holder with strange satisfaction. Yeah, even on days when I'm not painting. Heck, my heart rate goes up just browsing brushes on Amazon. Anyone else? Don't worry, I've been promised an outing soon. Going for a drive, visiting the park in my alizarin crimson mask, a little retail therapy perhaps. The airflow on the road should blow that Barry Littman tune right out of my ears. And I'll be able to rebury those childhood disappointments. Sure, painting the edges around those lockers was a never-ending nightmare. But think of the life skills acquired, like bottling up emotions and lowering expectations. It's all going to be okay. I'm happy to share a bit too much about myself. Until next time, stay artsy, my friends.